So this is a question from IPMAT Indore exam 2023 QA section. Here we are given an expression and an inequality, and we need to find for what values of x is this inequality true. So this question is a standard question for inequality. We can write this as x minus 0 whole square, x plus 1, x minus 1, and we can take 2 common from here. So if I take 2 common, because of this cube, it will be 2 cubed when it comes out, and x plus 1 by 2 whole cube. Now that should be more than 0. So that is how we modified the question. We manipulated the question. Now 2 cube is 8. This 8 when multiplied on this side of the inequality, this will multiply into 0, and the sign of inequality that will not change because we multiply a positive number. So it becomes x minus 0 whole square, x plus 1, x minus 1, and x plus 1 by 2 whole cube. Now that should be more than 0. 8 goes into the 0. Now, in order to find the values of x which satisfy this inequality, we will use the number line. Now, on this number line, we will show all the critical points that we are given. So, we are given from here, I will get x minus 0 equal to 0, that is x equal to 0. From here, I will get x plus 1 equal to 0, that is x equal to minus 1. From here, x minus 1 equal to 0, that is x equal to 1. And similarly, from here, x equal to minus half. So these are the 4 critical points that we should use: 0, minus 1, 1, and minus half. So I will show these critical points here: 0, minus half, minus 1, and 1. So these are the 4 critical points that we should use: 0, minus 1, 1, and minus half. Okay, so now we need to decide in which part of this number line will this inequality be positive and where will it be negative. So for that, we will take any value of x on this number line, any convenient value. Let us say minus 2. So if I put x equal to minus 2 in this inequality, what do we get? So if I put x equal to minus 2 here, so what will be the sign of inequality? That is what we need to check. Minus 2 square, minus 2 plus 1, minus 2 minus 1, and minus 2 plus half. So minus 2 square is 4, minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1, minus 3 in denominator. So we'll have 4, minus 1, minus 3, and this will be minus 3 by 2. So overall, this will be a negative number. We have 3 negatives. That means it will be a negative number. So that is what we need to check. We don't have to know the exact value, but we need to know the sign of this inequality, sign of this expression. So when x is less than minus 1, when x is in this range, our expression is negative. So what happens when x comes in this range between minus 1 and minus half? What happens then? So we will go to our expression and check this. X equal to minus 1 comes from this bracket, and the power of this bracket is 1, which is an odd number. That means when we cross minus 1, the sign of expression will also change. That means if this was negative on the left side of minus 1, this will be positive. The expression will be positive on the right side of minus 1. Right? Similarly, when we cross minus half, then what will be the sign of the expression? So minus half came from this bracket, and here the power is odd again, power is 3. That means the sign will change again. The expression will become negative in this part from minus half to 0. Then we come to 0. 0 came from this bracket and here the power is even. That means the sign of inequality or sign of expression that will not change when we cross 0. So the expression will be negative only on the right side of 0 as well. And then we come to the last part, which is 1. So 1 came from this bracket and here also the power is 1, which is odd. That means the sign of inequality will change when we cross 1. That means the expression will be positive when we cross 1. That means on the right side of 1, the expression will be positive. So we need to find those values of x where the expression is more than 0. More than 0 means positive. So the expression is positive when x is more than 1. Expression is positive when x is between -1 and -half. So in these two parts of number line, the expression is positive. So I can say required answer will be when x belongs to -1 to -half or 1 to infinity. So that should be the answer. If we have an option, -1 to -half and 1 to infinity. So option B will be the answer.